Here we go on Monday Night Prime Time. Here's Jamal Agnew on the return. Duke the defender. Well, had the Falcons for their first possession. And they're brought out by the 8th pick in the 2024 draft. Out of your alma mater, the University of Washington, Michael Penix Jr.
One of the big advantages of Michael Penix coming into the league is it wasn't storybook in college. In fact, he got beat up in Bloomington. Everybody remembers the end at Washington, the runner-up for the Heisman, the national title game, but he took a beating. Injuries derailed many of his years back at Indiana. And I think because of that background, because of all that gets built through that adversity, he's more than ready for everything that comes his way in the NFL.
That throw was looking for Kyle Pitts. So it's second down coming up.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Second and 10, still at the 28. They go play action. Here's Penix. He puts a man under it deep down the middle. Oh, he nearly starts the game off with a pick. Just couldn't hang on to it. Good defensive play, though, regardless. That's going to bring up third down. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
Third down, it's Penix. Looking for a target. Now he escapes left. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And the Falcons will have a first.
That's good for a Falcons first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Now Penix off the play action. Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. This one is stopped after about a 5-yard pickup. The tackle made it to 45.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
They're going play fake with Penix. Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
All right, all set up now. First and 10. Play fake. Penix. Cut down the field. It's Pitts. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Penix is going to throw again. Finds his back. It's Robinson. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. And that one doesn't get him much, giving maybe a yard. It's third down.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. It keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
Here he is on third and long. That's him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, You're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days. When you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Field goal attempts coming up from John Parker Romo. This 32 yards out on the right hash. Up and good from Romo. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
All in all, Kate, I'm going to call that a good start. Offense established himself, moved the ball, and the kicker able to give him a lead.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Ty Johnson now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25. So now the Bills will get their turn at an opening drive of the game. They're led out by the reigning NFL MVPs. Finished top 5 in voting 4 of the last 5 seasons, Josh Allen.
Look up game changer in today's NFL, and you see Josh Allen right at the top of the list. Really, one of the only guys in the league who can make the play with his arm or with his legs in just about any situation. The guy is a game changer.
Running back sent in motion. Palmer coming in motion left. Allen taken right to the air. Completed over the middle. This one up to about the 27-yard line. A.J. Terrell making that stop.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Second down now, 7 to go. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and now they're going to face third down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. He has the first over the middle. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Bills first down.
And the Bills first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. First down of the game for James Cook. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
All right, here we go. Second down. Working from the gun, it's Allen. That's complete to Coleman out left. And he's not going to be able to add anything to that catch. So give him progress across midfield there to the opposing 46. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. It's an early advantage for the Falcons. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play-action pass to come.
Allen now on 1st down. Here's a screen for Cook. And they take him down right along the 30.
Complete to
As
James
an
Cook.
offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break out something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Allen setting up to throw. And he scores. It's a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills finish off their opening drive. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
Matt Prater for the point after try. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bills, who won up the opposing field goal, they start with 7 on their opening drive. Now Prater on to send it away. On the return, here's Ray McLeod. Jukes one defender. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Onto the field comes the Atlanta offense for the second time. And the last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Penix. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
From the 24 once again. It's 2nd and 10. To the air with Penix. They'll try to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. Escapes a defender. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They pick up 20 yards there. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
For a Falcons. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop-back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Here's Penix to throw. Throw left side is caught by Pitts. He gets it forward a little to his 46. Terrell Bernard tracking that one down.
A 3-yard pickup.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Again, Penix to the air. Got a man, it's Drake London. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out.
17 yards.
That play good for 17 and a first down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Hits his running back. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the
A
sticks.
gain of 15
Something out of
yards.
nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
It's Penix yet again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Motion man sent left. They go play action. Here's Penix. He's got it near the 8. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Here's Robinson. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Falcons take a 2nd quarter lead. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
John Parker Romo out to try the point after.
For the extra point.
Right down the middle, it's good. And the Falcons push their lead to 3.
10, Bills 7.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Brandon Condrington to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Bills and Joshua Palmer set to go to work again. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Allen. Setting up the running back screen. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Bills 1st down. It's the 2-minute warning now from Atlanta. The Bills trailing on the scoreboard. Throwing now on 1st down. Allen. Short pass brought in. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. From the 48. Completed to his running back. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once. I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. He's got it. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal. Cook will not challenge for the end zone. He loses a bunch here. The Falcons take a timeout to their final 1. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Third and goal now from the 6 after that last play. Throwing here, Allen. And he scores. It's a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills get some late points and the lead. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Bronk. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Prater on for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bills take a 4-point lead.
Bills 14, Falcons 10.
Now Prater on to send it away. Here's Agnew on the return. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Falcons with the football late in the first half. And we're a shade away from 50 seconds to go in the half. That's enough time to put something together. Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Penix finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Penix here from the gun. Jump off caught by his back. And this is going to go as a game of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
It is so hard for these defenses. I don't envy them at all to try to monitor where these running backs are. Are they chipping? Are they delaying their route? He's such an underrated part of their overall passing game.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Penix working from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Falcons, first down. First and 10.
So we have a one-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott Hansen, take it away.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
All right, Scott, thanks so much. We are back, and this one's shaping up to be an exciting one. Very close game, Brock, as we start our third quarter.
Now
to kick it away, here's Pinion. Cotterington now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now here's the Bills offense. They've got it first to begin the third. And we'll see if the perfect start can continue as they try for their third touchdown in 3 drives. First call here coming from the shotgun. Now the shotgun give to Cook. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Pass into the hands of Dalton Kincaid. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Cook trying this one up the gut. Takes out a one-stop. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Bills first down.
And the Bills first down.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
New set of downs for him at the 38. 1st and 10. Here's Allen. Falls to the ground out left. Incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10. Allen setting up play action. To the right, pulled in by Palmer. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Complete to Josh Palmer. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
And it's a dime look from the Falcons now. 3rd down coming. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Over the middle, he's got Kincaid. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Prater puts it through. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
Well, they'll take it. Some points to add a little to what's still a pretty small lead. Eventually, I think we all know they've got to find a way to reach the end zone.
Now Prater on to send it away. McLeod now returning it. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Onto the field runs the Atlanta offense. They'll look to knot up this game right now as they trail 17-10. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Drive starts with an option, right side. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Falcons will have a first.
And the Falcons, first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, well, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did, tote the ball himself for a big run.
This run held up after just a couple of yards. That makes it 2nd down.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field, nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Play fake. Penix. It's back. It's Robinson. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 7.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
3rd and 1. It's Penix. He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons start the 2nd half with some needed points. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Romo on to try the point after.
Lining up for the extra point.
Extra point set right down the middle. And the Falcons make it 17 all.
The game at 17.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Johnson with a return here. Brushes him off with ease. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Buffalo sending its offense to the field. It's all squared up again following that touchdown, partner, so some added importance on this series. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. It's Allen out of the pistol. That's Kincaid with a catch out left. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. Danced away from one tackle, but unable to dance away from the rest of the defense. No gain on that play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
3rd and just 2 to go. Again, it's Cook. And that short gain is enough for a new set it down.
He was brought down by Mike Hughes. 2 yards on the play. First down, Bills.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. It's a tie ball game through 3. We're going to see which side separates in the 4th. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Slot man in motion left. It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. So the offense trying to flex a little creativity on that first down, and the defense, well, they flex right back. No gain. Second down coming up.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 36-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Has him on a quick hitter. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. They get 35 out of that one. And that's good for a Bills first down.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger gain.
Shakir in motion right. First down throw for Allen. Finds him on the crossing route. And he takes it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills take a 4th quarter lead. Dalton Kincaid with a touchdown.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field with the route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Prater on for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bills break that tie and now lead by 7.
Falcons 17.
Now Prater on to send it away. Here's Agnew on the return. This makes it up to the 25. The Falcons and Michael Penix Jr. set to take over again. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's Penix. To the right side and reeled in by London. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Throwing now on first down. Penix. On the left side. We will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
It's a gain of 30. That's good for a Falcons first down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Penix on first down. Getting out to his left. He takes it himself. And Penix gives himself up after picking up that first down.
It's a gain of 18.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
From the red zone now. And he will score. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons now trail by just a point in the fourth. Michael Penix Jr., the touchdown.
Kate, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with the brains, the processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down, and he just put on a show.
On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the fourth.
24-24. Bradley Pinion.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Cotterington now to return it. Juke the defender. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. The Bills and James Cook making their way back out on offense now. And his attention has gone to all of their receivers, Brock. This guy has continued to do damage in the passing game as well. Quite a weapon they've been able to use him as throughout this contest. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. This is Cook. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up too.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Allen to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Bills first down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Here's Cook. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Bills with a little more work to do to win it here. 2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 48. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Looking to throw it. As he's brought in by Coleman. And he's able to get this down to the 36. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
First down, Bills.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
First down, ball at the 36. Enough to Cook here, out of his own read. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Another one for Cook. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. On the ground, first run for Ray Davis. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. The Falcons take a timeout to their final 1. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. There's a dive up the middle. He takes it ahead for a healthy 7 yards. It's 3rd down.
Well, the big guy gets him some positive yardage in close. It's not that the defense didn't expect run. I just don't think they expected him to be the one running it.
3rd and just 2 to go. They'll send him over right. A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. And the run will not work. He is stopped at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
Taken down at the 11-yard line. A gain of a yard. It's now 4th down.
Matt Prater on now as we see how he handles this moment. A very short kick here from the right hash. The kick is good. He got it. And the 3rd time he puts it through will be the charm. They've won it. So the Bills fight their way to a win on the road. And with overtime in their back pocket, they weren't going to lose it at the end, but they still managed to set up the field goal, and he executed the game winner. What a memorable way to win it. With Brock Hewitt and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL